Everyone, welcome back to what should be the final episode of our first season with Newcastle United. Despite being called into the board's office and threatened with a sack twice this season, we have managed to make it to the end, I hope. 2 games still left to play, so who knows, they could still have some time to sack us. But as it stands, we are second in the league. We're not going to be able to win the title, but we do have an away match with bottom club Cardiff and then home as our finish against Barnsley. If we look at the competitions, we are 2 points clear of Sheffield Wednesday, and bottom club Cardiff are really struggling. So I think we should be winning this. We are away from home. We do struggle away from home. We're a lot better at home. But hopefully those 2 games will be enough for us to secure promotion. I suppose the title isn't off if Norwich lose their last 2 games, but I can't see them doing that. They've lost 11 this season, but I'd be surprised if they lost 2 in a row. So we'll have to see how we do. In terms of the team for today, it's probably as strong as it gets. Maybe Diarmé could come in for Shelvey, but I'm going to let Shelvey start this one. Iorfa's starting at right back with Lascelles and Mbemba in the middle and Lazar on the left. Atsu and Richie, our 2 players of the season by far, continue on the wing. Just 5 minutes left and we've still not broken down the bottom club. We've been so poor. All the possession but no real chances getting created. Atsu does find Gale though. It might not be over yet. Iorfa out on the right wing, just keeps it in. Puts the ball across. Atsu's in there. There's Aarons and it's gone in. We've done it. An 88th minute winner from Rolando Aarons will surely give us the points against Cardiff. Last throw of the dice for Cardiff. Gibson clears. Pilkington looking to get it back in. He goes for goal. That was so close. But it's the last action of the match. We've ground out another result. I can't believe we're making this so difficult. But we have got another win. And it means that we're 5 points clear of Sheffield Wednesday. And if they slip up in their next match, we will be promoted. Well, somewhat of a surprise after that result. But the club are proposing new contract talks. If we just have a look at my current contract, you will see that it expires in just a couple of months. So I was a little bit nervous that actually they might not offer it and just let it run out rather than sack me. But they are offering a new contract. They are still expecting me to win promotion by winning the league, which is just not going to happen. Norwich have already won the league by winning their last match. But I'm going to obviously accept this and take whatever contract I can get for as long as possible. Well, you can see I have extended my contract. I didn't negotiate the wage, but I have been a little bit thrifty and upped this top division promotion wage rise because we are almost guaranteed promotion at this point. So we only had 2 months left to run, but we are now secure for 2 more years till June 2019. They wouldn't let me go any further than that, but I'll take it for now. Lazar is happy I'm staying, and I hope that you guys are too. We are going to carry on this save for another season, I think, after how difficult it's been to try and get into the Premier League. And it still might not happen if we don't win our next match. So let's skip ahead to that and hopefully secure our place in the Premier League next season. So it all comes down to this, our final match of the season at home against Barnsley. We have sold out the stadium. Everybody is fresh and fit. It's the strongest team possible going out there. Rob Elliott may be the exception in goal, but he has performed so well since coming in for us that he might stay there next season. Shelvey is going to start ahead of Diarmé. That's usually the little position I have to think about each time I pick my strongest team. But the situation is in this match that a win is pretty much the only thing that will guarantee us going up. If we draw and Sheffield Wednesday win, they will go above us on goal difference. We have to win this match to keep our destiny in our own hands. Hopefully Sheffield Wednesday slip up. I think their next match, if we have a look at their schedule, is at home against Fulham. So not an easy match, but they are at home. So we need to keep our destiny in our own hands, win this match, and get into that Premier League at the first time of asking. Free kick from Matt Ritchie. You might see that Sheffield Wednesday were winning. They were above us. But Dwight Gale from the free kick has nodded it in. And we are back in second place. Sheffield Wednesday still winning. So if we concede an equaliser here, they will go above us. And Kent puts the ball in. Out by Iorfa, but only to Hamill. and Bradshaw sneaks in to touch the ball home, and he is onside, and we are back down to third position. Free kick from Matt Ritchie on the edge of the area. It's into Lascelles, who does score. No question of offside this time. It's 2-1 and his 5th goal of the season. We're back up to the automatic promotion playoff spot. Well, it looks like we have won the match we had to win. Not for the first time we've had to win a game this season, and carried it through. Sheffield Wednesday looks like they were pegged back to a draw either way, so I think we'd have been okay had we scored a late equaliser. But as you can see, we are back in the Premier League at the first time of asking, when it looked so far away. I was so certain we'd have to go up through the playoffs, but instead we've done it through the automatic promotion spots. We're back in the Premier League and we get all the money that comes with it. Just some confirmation here. We have been promoted as second in the league. Very good performance. The board have given us £50 million to spend. I am very happy with that. And the board are also happy that we have got promotion. So are the fans. They're happy too. Even Les Ferdinand is happy. And we get £25,000 for achieving that. I think second in the Premier League might get a little bit more than £25,000. But if we just have a look at that board confidence, it was so low earlier in the season. It is up there now. Still secure. If we look at the competitions, this was as low as 29% at one point. It's up to 60% now. Look at that upward trajectory that we've been on this whole time. Getting up to second place just in time. We started the season in 23rd. And we managed to pick our way up slowly but surely all the way to second place. And I think had we had maybe 4 or 5 more games this season, we would have overturned Norwich. We were doing so well carrying through. We lost only 7 games all season. It was the draws that were hammering us. But I am very, very happy that we've managed to do this. If we just look at the squad and start at who got the most goals, it was Dwight Gale. Very disappointing goals total for the team. We ground out so many results, and I think it's why we were drawing and losing so many matches. It was very rare we got 3 goals in a game, let alone 2. And Dwight Gale, top scorer, with 17, and then Atsu and Ritchie with 10. And that tells you everything you need to know. We have to sign a top quality striker. We need to use that £50 million, and I think it's almost the only position we really need to strengthen. Maybe the centre midfield as we take on Premier League teams. The defence I am very happy with. If we look at our leading assist providers, it was Matt Ritchie, usually with a free kick, getting the assist. Christian Atsu, who was fantastic all season, doing very well there with 13. Both got very good ability, and both will be leading those positions, I think, in the Premier League. I'm not going to look to bring extra players in because we do have plenty of options with Rolando Aarons and Pulisic in there as well. They're both top quality potential players, and I think that even in the Premier League they'll get high potential. Highest appearances this season do get a match: Ritchie, Anita, Shelby. The usual suspects. Lazar did very well for us this season, but I'm not sure if he'll carry on in that position. But I think the team's very well set up, and if we have a look at the under-23s, you'll see that the best players down here are the ones that are out on loan. So Tharvin's going to come back on the right, which is another reason we don't need to strengthen that position. Saive will be coming in the midfield centre position. Tim Krul comes back to go in goal. And CM de Jong will probably get shifted out, and Barbu will probably be back up. These players will probably all be shifted out as well. Armstrong might stay for backup. And we got Christensen, another young player we signed who didn't play much this season. He'll be coming back as well. So the squad's in very good position. You put £50 million on top of this squad, I'd say you're going to do all right in the Premier League. I'd expect a good mid-table finish. Just look at the board finances. They did get hammered this season, as you would expect. When we finished the January transfer window around here, we had £100 million in the bank. It has absolutely dive-bombed. I think it's gone up a little bit since then. We're just a £15 million loss at the moment, but it says £50 million balance, so I think the loss will be a lot bigger than the board are expecting. But the wage budget, well, we're going to have nearly £500,000 for the wage budget and £50 million to spend. I think we'll be looking at some very nice positions. The club will also get all that Premier League money, which will boost our income and stop us making a loss. And yeah, I'm very happy with how this season has ended. Maybe not with how it's gone, but certainly with how it's ended. And I think we're in a position that we could take on a good mid-table challenge, maybe even push for the top half if we bring the right players in and find a way to get them playing properly. I think towards the end of the season, the tactic did start to work. The players got used to it. There weren't as many gaps on the pitch. We were dominating possession. I think if we had a good centre forward, we would have got a lot more goals. All those chances, 20 shots and 4 on target. I think that all falls on our poor strikers. Mitrovic and Gale may not even be in the team next season, with other players coming back. So I think that's the one area we really have to strengthen. The midfield, I'm not too worried about. The wings, I don't really mind. And the defence is very strong. We've got Tim Krul coming back. It is a striker. We need a 100% top quality striker for the Premier League. So if you've got any suggestions for who we should sign up front, do let me know. We'll spend all the money on one player if we have to. Again, if you want to see how we get on in the Premier League, do subscribe. We've started to really get used to the new game now, and it will get better and better as we go along. If you've got any ideas for what we should do when the full game is released on November 4th, if you want to carry on this save or start a new save, do let me know. But I think that will be it for this episode. Hopefully it's not too short. Yeah, like the video if you've enjoyed it, and until next time, see ya.